So we all use ChatGPT the every other day and it has made our lives a lot simpler and better. Well, today in this video, I'll share top 5 ChatGPT hacks that you must know to become a power user, and it will change the way you use ChatGPT forever. If that sounds interesting, let's jump right in. The number one hack is assigning ChatGPT a persona or a role. So assigning ChatGPT a persona or role will make it to customize and custom tailor the response to the particular prompt that we are giving. Let's take a look at an example so you will get much better idea of what I'm talking about. I will give ChatGPT a quick prompt to write a birthday message to my cousin Christo, who is just turning 10. And let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. And as you can see, the birthday message is actually really good, but let's spice it up and let's take it to the next level. Now to make it even better, I will add a persona to the beginning of the prompt and let's see how it changes the response. So I will tell ChatGPT you are Pikachu and then the actual prompt, and let's hit enter and see what ChatGPT comes up with. And as you can see, ChatGPT has now rewrote the entire message as if it was Pikachu writing the message. How cool, right? Now let's take a look at another example. I will simply ask ChatGPT to explain quantum computing or any other complex topics. And as you can see, the results generated by ChatGPT is so complex and also has a lot of technical jargons that many people may find it hard to understand. Now let's try adding a persona before the actual command. So I will add something like act as a kindergarten teacher and then the original prompt. And now let's wait for ChatGPT to explain the same concept. And as you can see, ChatGPT is now explaining the same thing in more simplified way that even a 5-year-old could easily understand. It now uses a lot of examples and less technical jargons to explain the same concept. So this is how much of a difference will ChatGPT make if we add a persona or role to the beginning of the prompt. Now you can repeat the exact same process to create any personas like a hiring manager, job interviewer, teacher, engineer, etc. and you will get a more customized response back than a generic one. So number 2 is custom instructions. So up until now, we were required to supply ChatGPT with the context, the persona and specifications with each interaction. And also to make things even worse, ChatGPT tends to hallucinate after 5 to 10 interactions every single time. All thanks to newly introduced custom instructions feature, you no longer need to give ChatGPT the specifications like persona or context with each interaction. So all you need to do is just use the custom instructions option to give ChatGPT a customized set of instructions once, and ChatGPT will keep that in mind every time it gives you a response back. So to enable custom instructions on your profile, just click on the profile picture on the bottom left corner of the screen and click on the option that says Customize ChatGPT. Now a pop-up may appear, just hit OK. Now you will have 2 boxes or text fields. In the first box, you need to enter details about yourself like who you are, what do you sell, who is your target audience, price range, or anything and everything that you want ChatGPT to know about yourself. Next, in the second box, you need to give it instructions as to what should ChatGPT actually do based on the instructions we passed. It can be anything like a persona, response formatting, and more. Let's see an example so you'll get a much better idea of what I'm talking about. In the first field, I will enter something like I recently switched from Windows to Mac OS and I find it hard to use Mac OS. And in the second field, I will type something like when I ask for keyboard shortcuts, just give the shortcut keys and no explanation at all. And now every time I interact with ChatGPT will keep the custom instructions in mind and respond accordingly. And now let me just give it a simple prompt like what is the keyboard shortcut for screenshots in Mac, or let's say how to copy a file. And as you can see, ChatGPT is now only giving me the actual shortcut keys in a single line. So if I had not set this custom instructions, ChatGPT would have given me a long lines and a lot of fluff and explanation, which is completely unnecessary for me. The third hack is using ChatGPT to summarize long YouTube videos. Let's say you don't have enough time but want to watch a 20 to 30 minutes long YouTube video and want to know the content inside. Well, we can use ChatGPT to summarize the entire video and condense all the information into a few sentences. Furthermore, you can ask ChatGPT to represent the information in a bullet points table or any other formatting model as you prefer. If you are a ChatGPT Plus member, you will have access to the browsing features and you can directly enter the YouTube video URL and ask it to summarize the video directly, and ChatGPT would do the same. But when it comes to free side of things or the free version of ChatGPT, the same feature is not available and we'll have to use a Chrome extension called YouTube Video Summarizer. So just click on the first link in the description below and download and install the YouTube Summary extension. Next, open a YouTube video and you will now find a transcript and summary option towards the right side. Just click on the ChatGPT icon that says View AI Summary, and as soon as you click on the button, the extension will now open a ChatGPT tab and give you a full summary of the YouTube video in less than 5 seconds. And what's even more better is that you can ask ChatGPT follow-up questions regarding the same video and ChatGPT will provide more information to you. So the fourth hack is asking ChatGPT to learn to write like you. So anytime you ask ChatGPT to write something, most of the time the generated text sounds so robotic, especially when it comes to emails and blog posts. Now what if I tell you you can train ChatGPT to write just like you? Well, let me show you. First up, make sure you have at least 100 words long document written by you. Next, open ChatGPT and give the prompt that says, analyze a message I wrote and learn to write like me. Once that's done, just copy and paste a message you wrote and hit enter. ChatGPT will now analyze the message or the textual content that you passed and find your writing style, including the tone, sentiment, usage of words, examples, and a lot more. Now you can ask ChatGPT to write about any random topic and ChatGPT should sound just like you. And the even cooler thing is that you can copy the writing analysis done by ChatGPT and set it as a custom instruction. So every time ChatGPT writes something, it always sounds like you. How cool is that? So the fifth ChatGPT hack is response formatting. So most of the time ChatGPT tends to respond back in plain text or sometimes in a listicle form. Well, if you want ChatGPT to respond in a particular way, you can explicitly ask it to do so. For example, if you want to generate a table, a comma separated value, a listicle, a bullet point list or something else, you can ask ChatGPT to do so. Well, let's see how. For example, let me give a simple prompt that says create a table listing all major car manufacturers in the world along with details like the year founded, most successful model, yearly car sales and also the headquarters. ChatGPT will now create a table and populate with the required info. And now you can easily copy and paste the table to your blog or an Excel sheet. Similarly, you can also ask ChatGPT to convert the table into a CSV, that is comma separated value, and ChatGPT should do it in no time. So that's it. That wraps up the top 5 ChatGPT hacks that you must know to become a power user. Features like custom instruction and assigning a persona will change the way you use ChatGPT forever. So I hope you found this video useful, and if yes, make sure to subscribe to the channel for similar updates, and I'll catch you in the next one.